Obviously, Ginny and Georgia is the hottest show on Netflix NFLX right now. Yet again today the program finished in the #1 position, over other popular shows like Last Chance U, Basketball, iCarly, Marriage or Mortgage and the ever-present CoComelon. But I didn't realize just how popular the mother-daughter drama was until I updated my spreadsheets this morning, the spreadsheets where I track every top 10 list Netflix has posted since the feature premiered in February 2020. It wasn't until then that I saw that Ginny and Georgia just accomplished a feat that's only been matched by the absolute most viral shows on Netflix in the past 365 days. Not only was today yet another first-place finish for Ginny and Georgia, it was the 15th consecutive #1 showing for Netflix's latest hit. That's a streak that only 4 other shows in the history of the top 10 list have matched. Oh, and they happen to be 4 of the biggest series to ever play on Netflix: Tiger King, The Queen's Gambit, The Umbrella Academy and Ratched. With its 15th first place showing today, Ginny and Georgia ties The Umbrella Academy and Ratched on that list. That only leaves The Queen's Gambit, which spent 22 consecutive days at #1 between October and November of last year, and Tiger King, which saw 27 straight days in the months of March and April in 2020. It's fairly rare for a show to crack even a 10-day streak in the #1 spot, let alone 15 days. In fact, some of Netflix's biggest shows haven't gotten anywhere near that number. Here's a list of the longest #1 streaks since the top 10 list was introduced. As you can see, only 23 different shows have managed streaks of at least 7 days, and only 12 have pushed that run to double digits. And while a show like Bridgerton has spent a total of 19 days in the #1 spot, which is currently the 3rd most ever, the longest streak that show could manage was 7 days. With that in mind, it'll be interesting to see how viral Ginny and Georgia remains moving forward. While a streak of 15 days is surely impressive, it doesn't necessarily mean that Ginny and Georgia will rise to the level of Netflix's biggest shows. I know this because of a point system I devised that allows me to rank movies and shows on Netflix based on their top 10 showings. Take Ratched, for instance. While that dark drama spent 15 consecutive days in first place between September 18 and October 2 last year, the show also fell completely off the top 10 charts just 13 days later. That means Ratched's 28-day stint, a total that doesn't even match mid-tier programs like The Last Dance, Danger and Jenni Rivera, Mariposa de Barrio, only resulted in 225 points. So while Ratched has the 3rd best streak ever, the show only ranks in 24th place on the all-time charts. Then again, the other 3 shows with the longest first place streaks all rank in the top 10 on the all-time charts.